What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Mustard Gaming. And yeah, it's been a minute since we did like our continuation of the COD retrospective. And last time I ended off with Vanguard, and I will say I feel like I did a little bit too many videos for that because I was trying to stretch them out. So I try to keep it shorter. But today, back in the retrospective, we're here to talk about Cold War. And man, I actually, a lot of people hated Cold War. I enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't have big of an issue with it, but we're gonna start off with the campaign. I don't remember much from the campaign. I do just remember I remember nips and pieces of it, I guess I'll say. I do remember that you were an agent named Bell. Your name was Bell. It was good to see Woods and Mason return. We needed that. I ain't gonna hold you up. Hudson had a bigger part into the story than we realized, but it was good to see Hudson again too. So that was always pretty good. But then they introduced Adler, which they made it seem like he's always been there from the beginning, but he was kind of new to the franchise and stuff like that. But the key was to really stop the enemy, which was Perseus. I think he was about to blow something up or something like that. You know how these COD games go. They always trying to blow something up or something like that. So, you gotta go on these big ass missions and stuff like that to stop, Perseus from blowing up stuff. I don't even think they caught him, to be honest with you. Oh, no. The end was, they did catch him because the ending was two endings. You could either shoot Perseus or you could help him or something like that. Yeah, I just ended up shooting him and calling it a day. I didn't go and replay back that again. Yeah, I'm sorry that my brief summary of the campaign was really bad, but I kind of just played it and got on my day because I kind of wanted to just go play multiplayer with that being said. But honestly, what I remember from the campaign, it actually wasn't it wasn't a bad campaign. I actually really enjoyed campaign. I just really hate that when we I'm gonna bring campaign up again when I talk about multiplayer, because there was things that I just hated from the campaign aesthetic that they brought into multiplayer that really irritated me. But I gotta give campaign. The campaign was like a B. It was like a B. It wasn't terrible. It could have been better, but it wasn't terrible, and it was rather enjoyable. But we're gonna switch it out here and we're actually gonna go to zombies, because multiplayer, I'm gonna save that for our part 2 only. We're probably gonna do 2 parts, because multiplayer, I kind of got a little bit more to discuss about multiplayer. So with that being said, we're gonna go to zombies. So y'all, we here with the zombie stuff, and they got maps and stuff like that, but as y'all see, I honestly forgot Dead Ops Arcade was in this game, honestly, but it's been in every Black Ops, so it's been pretty fun. But as I was saying, zombies is only really featured for one thing, and that's Outbreak. And as you see, I'm at freaking Outbreak, and I feel like this is where zombies has really started to change as I'd say as a mode, because as you see, they had Mod Der Turton or whatever it's called, and then they had Forsaken, and then they had another map. But Outbreak is kind of what really stood out. And what I'll say for Outbreak is they didn't go about the traditional zombies round-based system and stuff like that. You had objectives and stuff like that to do, and the thing is, somebody can actually put in the comments, I'm not for sure if there's Easter eggs for Outbreak, because I wasn't as big on Outbreak as I was old zombies and stuff like that. So with that being said, yeah, this system had you had to upgrade your armor and stuff like that to survive more hits, and then you had to upgrade your weapon for it to do more damage, but you also had to do the traditional pack-a-punch. But for this, in the old Call of Duty, you could pack-a-punch your gun as many times as you wanted or something like that. And it would do somewhat extra damage. I forgot how that absolutely worked. But in here, you can upgrade your gun 3 times. And, it's the old regular 5,000, and then it goes to 10K. It goes to 5,000, and then it goes to 15K. My bad, 10. I wish. It goes to 15K, and then it goes to 30K. And every time you do a certain little story mission or whatever, and you complete it, you can unlock the little beacon, and you can either they'll give you all the stuff you can pack a punch and do all that other stuff and stuff like that, or after that you can either teleport to the next area, and when you do that, the round goes up and the zombies get harder, or you can exfil, because exfilling started becoming a thing, has become like a big thing for zombies and stuff like that lately. Just so if you ain't trying to be in like round 50 or something like that in the zombies, and you can't just freaking leave, or you don't want to pause the game and be like, damn, I'll come back to it later or some shit like that, It ain't like that no more. You can actually just leave. But what I say I kind of miss from the old zombies is I kind of miss from Transit. I'm a big fan of Transit. The thing I really miss from Transit is that you could save your money from previous games and then put it in the bank and stuff like that. I kind of wish they kind of implicated a system like that back, but I'll kind of say that I don't know if they did necessarily, because I didn't really play. It might be in DMZ and stuff like that, and I still have yet to get Modern Warfare 3, so maybe they did it in that zombies necessarily, but I'll say Cold War Zombies is pretty fun. It's not really bad. They have bosses and stuff like that in this game and stuff like that, so I'll say they really, they really put a lot into this zombies. I still did miss the traditional round base, but for Outbreak, it wasn't necessarily bad. And like I said, they're sort of doing something like this for Modern Warfare 3 zombies, so it's a little interesting to see like how that's gonna play out when I get it, y'all, because that's gonna be a story to talk about too, and stuff like that, y'all. I just haven't got that game yet because I already knew it was gonna be trash, but I'm probably gonna end up getting it next month anyways. And so sometimes I will say I'm part of the problem. Can't complain about something if you're gonna be part of the problem. So that's what I always say. But I really didn't have much of an issue with zombies. The round based system, I enjoyed it and stuff like that, but it is what it is. But as y'all see right now, as I was just talking about earlier, yeah, you can exfil. You can actually just leave and get out and stuff like that, but zombies isn't bad. But I do like how they added like the different zombie types, like mimics. I forgot that robotic zombie's name, honestly. I don't be remembering that crap. And then they got like the armor zombies and stuff like that. And then, they got, of course, the hellhounds and stuff like that. And then that little shadow dude, that dude almost killed me, literally. Literally, he almost killed me. So I kind of like what they have brought into zombies to kind of make it, better and stuff like that. But I do miss the traditional stuff, and I'm kind of hoping that Treyarch kind of wows us for next year, because next year is probably going to be where zombies truly matters. Not saying that MW3 zombies don't matter, but as y'all have already seen the reports about that game kind of going under, it's kind of like a it's already a no. It's already a no. I ain't gonna hold you up. That game's already a no, but I gotta say, Cold War Zombies was nice. It's just nice. It's just a nice, I want to play it, do what I need to do, and, going about my day. But the reason why I did Zombies next, because I knew Zombies was going to be short. I wasn't going to have much to say about it and stuff like that. That's what I saved for multiplayer, because the second video is going to be more of multiplayer and me discussing, very bad issues that I kind of had with multiplayer, and it wasn't that bad, but multiplayer had a lot. It really had a lot, but yeah, that's it, y'all. This is my analysis on it, but until then, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this video up, and stay tuned for the next retrospective episode of Cold War.